laying a foul. That's his first and the team's first. Morris at the line to shoot one.
Hello, how are you doing? This is my Australian voice. Is that offensive? That's my first question.
Well, I don't bloody well know, mate.
Oh my god, that was bad. That was really bad too.
Exactly.
Welcome to season cuatro. Wait, what's 6 in Spanish? Sete? Season 6 of Good Morning New Hill City. My guest today is formerly the artist formerly known as Down by Six, Jesse. Are you still formerly known as Down by Six?
At this point, I don't even know, so why not? Let's go with it. It doesn't matter.
I've never seen someone less more nonchalant about how they are identified than you. You are unidentifiable.
As a famous bowler once said, "Who do you think you are?"
I am.
I am.
That's right. Jesse, what is your favorite channel in New Hill City this year?
Rain City News.
Wow, that was fast. Okay. Really quick, should I get a nose job?
You know what? Yes.
Okay. Thank you. That's all I needed to know. Calling my doctor.
Just
now.
remember, going down south get you about 30% discount. I know a guy.
Oh.
Could maybe get it to 31.
You mean down south meaning a penis enlargement?
Hey man, they don't call me.
Cool. Thank you. That's all I needed to know. So, what does your New Hill City apartment look like these days? What changes have you made after your recent heli wins, which we'll talk about very soon?
It's very decorated now, and I have a giant billboard on my wall that aptly says, "I don't care," and right below it, every single heli I've owned.
Love that. Let's talk about the cryptids. Is there any way to stop them?
What are cryptids anymore? I stopped caring. The second they come after me, I'm just opening my arms and saying, "What took you long enough?"
Love that. Love despair. We love despair here. Okay, great. Let's talk about your helis from last year. You had a pretty good helis. You did okay. You did okay. You were nominated 24 times, which for you is actually kind of low.
It's a down year. It alternates every year. I'll get mid-30s, mid-20s, mid-30s, mid-20s. We know what this year is going to be already.
This is all PTSD from him getting one nomination his first year.
I had 0. My PTSD is you giving me that one nomination.
One nomination for best new member. It'll haunt him for the rest of his life. You were nominated 24 times. Your first time was for best cook dish with shrimp fried rice. Can you tell us about this beaut?
It's shrimp fried rice. I don't think words need to exactly describe what shrimp fried rice is. It's kind of already in the description. That being said, I made it's jasmine rice, which I know is a controversial pick, not Spanish rice. I want jasmine rice with like a pound of shrimp. I personally gutted. I hate cooking fish because you always have to pin, prick, and gut everything, but it's so worth it. And I just roasted it with some nice, peas. I think I had some carrots in there and some red bell pepper and onion. Just very lively looking, which I'm happy about, because if there's one thing my food lacks on a camera, it is color. And I pulled it off here.
It looks good. You're in your cooking bag lately. I like it. I like to see it. You had 8 nominees alongside you, or 7 alongside you, but 8 in total. You were up against a General Tso's chicken, biscuits, salad, tilapia, jerky, pasta, and a loin roast. Um, I mean, Jesse, do you want to play? What placement did you get? Your favorite game?
Considering my previous interviews have been getting shorter and shorter, let's play the game. Try and
Let's
drag an extra 5 seconds out of this.
let's do it. So, out of 8 nominees, where do you think you landed? You lost, by the way. I wanted to remind you that you lost.
Thank you. That was the greatest compliment I've ever heard of. I'm gonna say third.
You got second place.
You know what? Fair enough. It's shrimp fried rice. The name value carries.
What a
Because listen, voting for this dish, no one can actually taste it. They can only go off visuals. Why do you think I went for chili?
You lost by 9 votes, so not too bad. Your next
Dang,
nomination.
who the heck was below me if I lost by 9 votes getting second?
Everybody else. You were nominated for best dessert. We're considering pancakes a dessert because in America, breakfast is just dessert, repackaged.
Cereal's a dessert without all the sugar in it
It's,
nowadays.
it's all a dessert. What made
Fire.
you? Yes.
Have you been maxing out on your Red 40 recently?
Oh, I've been maxing out so hard. I just mainline that shit. Honestly, I boof it. Do you know what
Listen,
boofing is? I shove it up my ass. That's
no.
what I'm saying.
Oh, fair enough. I just injected and heated up with a spoon.
That's hot. I like that. I miss heroin. Anyway, so what made you make protein pancakes specifically? Were you inspired by Starbucks?
Yeah, Seattle's Best is the better brand, but that's besides the point. I decided to make protein pancakes because once I was going to a local whole food retailer and saw they were selling just as much protein mix as you want, and I just said, screw it. I want to make protein pancakes. I'm gonna add zero sugar. I'm gonna make this as it's not keto, it's not gluten free. But I'm gonna make this as free of everything as I can, just so I can appease every picky eater in history. Turns out they tasted good too.
There you go.
But plus, we all like pancakes. They're better than waffles.
They are better than waffles, but not better than French toast. Not better than French
Exactly.
toast. That's it.
It is the happy medium of the breakfast trio.
That's correct. That is correct. You were nominated up against a birthday cake, strawberry delight, which is also kind of a cake, a blueberry pie, a cherry pie, an apple pie, and a carrot cake. Basically, you're the only nominee that wasn't a cake or a pie. So, congrats. You still lost though. You lost to a cake, so that happens. But out of 7 nominees, where do you think you landed?
Hey, listen, male cake, female cake, cake is cake to me. I'm guessing third.
You did indeed get third. Third place. Third place. You were behind Maya's Strawberry Delight and, of course, SD Sammy's birthday cake. It's technically a cake. Yes, I guess technically pancake is a cake. That's true.
I will point out that you can tell when I want my food to be nominated because it's either still in the skillet or on an actual plate.
We love to see it. Well, so far, you got nothing, but you're very close. I mean, these are good numbers so far. Second and third is not bad on your first two categories. But your next category was the illustrious bot babes for all of your work in the bot channels, of which you are a prolific botter. You bought around a lot.
Promise not to get mad. I promise not to get mad. I promise not to get mad.
You bought hard and you bought fast. You were nominated against Minnie Swift. Oh, fiance. Up against the fiance. Roar Fishy Gigart and Pilot Jack. You lost to Gigart, who, I mean, to be fair, it was her first heli in 6 years. So I mean.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna knock that. Listen, if you're gonna lose to the best. Lose to the ones who earned it. Lose to the ones who should have had it 5 years ago.
There you go.
You didn't hear that from me.
Good. I will remember that when you beat me at something, or I beat you at something. So, where do you think you landed?
I could beat you with a bat right now if you wanted to. Fourth.
Oh, I like that. Third. You were third place. Wait, am I right? Yeah, you're third place.
So I was up one, got one correct, and was down one. The law of averages.
Down by one. You were nominated for our brand new category, Best Lewd Long Form Written Piece. I I don't know how much you want to say. I assuming every
You
time I
want to
bring
want?
these categories up, people are gonna not want to talk about them, but you can if you want
Oh,
to.
I'll talk about it all
Ooh,
day. I do
do it,
not shy away from anything.
do it. You had a piece
Listen,
called "The Sweetheart of Jealousy." Tell us about it.
uh, because here's the thing: is when you first, I'm gonna have to open this one up.
I posted it
When you
already.
first announce these categories, you have between me and my loving fiance, who's even more degenerate than I am, and that is a contest that's gonna rage on until the days we die. Um, you do not realize the demon you unlocked in me.
demon, demon.
I do this stuff in private for a goddamn personal audience of one. Now I get to share it publicly. Um, Sweetheart Jealousy is okay. Sorry, kids. Censorship warning. 5, 4, 3. The Sweetheart of Jealousy is a beautifully written piece, and my first official foray into this fun medium that honestly needs more love than it already gets. Because let's be honest, half the books on the market nowadays already has this stuff. But no one just makes just this stuff. And I thought, man, what do the audiences really love that they don't want to admit? Ah,
Mhm.
perfect.
Yes,
Just gentle, affectionate power play stuff.
very
We
nice.
all love it.
We all love it.
We all innately have it inside us,
Inside.
and I decided to write for it.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, it did you well because you were nominated against Zoe's Eyes on the Prize, and you are one of the very few. This might be the first time this has happened. I think you're the only two nominees, and you both tied for the win. There were no losers in this category.
And there were no losers for those who read both pieces.
That's right.
We all win in the end
That's absolutely right. So you
because we are all adults here. And
oh
we do very adult things like talk about Thanksgiving dinners at the politics table.
so adult, so adult. Your first win of the night. You were nominated for a category you are very well versed in Sporty Sport up against Cap, Squirrelish, and Flotch. And you won Sporty Sport again. Are you the master debater? Are you two master debater as are you know what I'm trying to say?
Call me Bill Russell because I'm going to win 11 rings in 13 years in that category.
Yeah, sure. I understand
Uh,
what that means. Mm-hmm.
you absolutely do not understand what that means at all.
I know what that means for sure. Um, how does it feel to be the
You're
Sporty
from New
Sport?
York, you hate Boston, so I'd actually believe it. I would actually believe it.
How does it feel to be the Sporty Sport once again?
Feels the same it was last year, feels the same way it's going to this year, feels the same way it's going to again 3 years later. This is the one time I'm not going to be nonchalant, and I'm saying that with absolute nonchalantance.
Okay, all right. You were nominated for best tabletop character. I believe you had a folder, but I'm not sure. Maybe you didn't. But
No idea.
you were nominated for Louis Auguste Gobert from Ladies and Gentlemen of Haberdasher. Can you tell us about this character? Do you remember anything about this character?
He was French,
Mm-hmm.
and I consistently did an awful French accent.
Perfect. Great. Great accent. Um.
Here's the thing. I
mhm.
can I can do Scottish accents, I can do Irish accents. I cannot do a French accent for the life of me, and that makes playing the character so much more enjoyable.
Interesting.
So much more
Interesting.
enjoyable.
Um. Ooh, I will be here for that Regency England RP. By the way, I'm very interested in that.
Yeah, I can
So
play I can play a Scottish character the entire time.
yes, please use me for all your RP needs this year because I will be taking a big old break in 2027. So, tabletop character, you were nominated against Max
Last. I got
Dio.
last.
Kitten, Gloria, Talrecid, Monica the Colonel, Pilot Jack, Kamikaze, Fire Demon 2021, and Elflafa. You lost to a tie between Kitten and Max. But where do you think your sweet
Last.
let's see. Actually, I have to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth place.
Welcome to Sesame Street. Wait, fifth?
Fifth out of 12. So you're dead middle.
Huh.
Interesting.
You kind of voted me one time last, so I could have got sixth place, so I could have got the mean. But no, you guys wanted me to get fifth place. It ain't a medal, and it ain't my name. I kid. I'm honestly, I'm honestly shocked. I got fifth. I'm happy I got fifth.
You were nominated for Best Tabletop Short and Long Form Campaign Cast with the Ladies and Gentlemen of Habashab. Did you were you hoping for a win on this one? This is with you, Dio, and Hamikaze.
Okay, my brain is absolutely fried because I'm in a gauntlet right now. Please repeat that. Come on, we gotta solve for time.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen of Habashar. You're so strange. You lost to Tales of Burdusk. How about that?
Cool.
Did you know that was going to happen?
Tobe. I'm calling it Tobe. You care if I call it Tobe? I'm calling it Tobe. Tobe definitely deserved to win because I only heard high praises about it.
There you go.
Plus, it lasted a long time, so like technically a long time, so that helps.
You were up against Rise of the Rune Lords, Wrath of the Righteous Kingmaker, Operation Solstice Reign, Tales of Burdusk, of course, and Return of the Rune Lords. Where do you think the ladies and gentlemen of the Habashire landed in the votes out of, what is that, 7? Yeah, 7.
Like honestly, small cast. I'm just gonna say 6.
Second place.
Oh.
Second place.
Uh,
Yeah.
uh,
Second place.
uh,
You beat Rise of the Rune Lords, Return of the Rune Lords, Wrath of the Righteous and Kingmaker. I don't know. I don't know.
You've officially made the nonchalant, never had weed but acts like he's high Jesse completely lose his mind in like the best way possible.
I saw y'all getting votes, and I was like, "Damn, that must have been a really good cast." I don't know.
It
Sometimes
was a really good cast, but it was a very small cast. It had like no popularity outside. It had no name. But how did it get second?
I don't. Sometimes
What?
small casts do well. I don't know. Like, not all the time do big casts. Sometimes, like in big casts, folks get
Uh,
swallowed up.
it might be because it had a different cast compared to everyone else.
Yeah, maybe.
That's my best guess because there's a lot of campaigns with a lot of the same people, and this one did but didn't. It crossed lanes.
Cross lanes, yes.
That's the term I'm totally looking for. I'm totally not blanking on something else that makes sense. I'm a warehouse worker. I'm as stupid as they come.
Well, I hope to see some sort of return of the Habashire folk in the future.
There's apparently a reason why now.
You were nominated for Best Roleplay Character. I believe you were surprised by what was in your folder because you were nominated for McDreamy.
Oh, I was absolutely surprised, but at the same time, I'm not surprised.
Were you happy surprised, or sad surprised, or neutral surprised?
Melancholically surprised. Let's go with that.
Okay, sure.
Like, I am happily sad that he got it.
Okay. It's a really non-answer, but sure.
Sure. Yeah, I
Um,
mean, it's a non-answer for something I didn't expect. It's like going up to the Academy Awards, getting leaked that you weren't going to win, then you win. What are you supposed to say? You didn't have a speech ready.
Can you tell us anything about McDreamy? What do you think he's doing now?
I kid you not, compared to all my other characters, I barely remember a thing about him besides his, like, beautiful like ending arc, which I always nail for some reason.
Love it.
Also, he was 100% a rip on Grey's Anatomy because at this time I was just trying to feel something, and it worked between myself and Swift's character playing totally not Meredith Grey, which honestly was what just like the real story. Mine had the look, but the story was actually driven by her. This is a theme
This is the theme.
for a good reason.
You were nominated against, oh my gosh, there's 21 nominees. We got V1 from the Colonies, Cody
Dear
Adriana
God.
from the Colonies,
I'll be back in
Amani
5
Prince
minutes.
from the Colonies, Peter from the Colonies, Asher Lux from the Colonies and Frontier City, Michi from the Colonies, Jolene Blackwell from the Colonies, Honey Boy from Frontier City, Merrick from the
Hey,
Colonies.
nothing but not from the colonies. Let's go. Diversity.
Well, here we go. Dirge from Bloodhaven, Lycan's Curse, the only nomination they got. Clover Moonfield from Frontier City, David Askis from Frontier City, Judy from Cyberpunk Chronicles Stories, Harper Dietrich from Cyberpunk Chronicles Stories, Daisy from Frontier City, Cassandra May Foster from Frontier City, Mikey from Past Years, Norman Hiram Lefty Chester from Frontier City, played by Monica. We had Evie from Cyberpunk Chronicles, Maribel from Cyberpunk Chronicles by Nom. That last one was also by Princess Zoe. We had a stacked here. Did you know Cody was going to win?
And now on to the Carolina Panthers defense. No, like, yes, but no. My chips were fully in the Honey Boy train. I knew I wasn't winning it. The second I realized Derek was the nominee, I realized, and not Yuri, I understood I had no chance anymore.
I thought Yuri should have won from your folder.
Yuri should have won from my folder. That's the biggest. I don't care about wins or loses. I just care about the best representation on my folder. And I popped off with Yuri.
Yeah,
Yuri is
great.
potentially the best character I've ever written, and he didn't win in my folder. That's a travesty.
This is the part. This is the part that always concerns me. This is why I was like, adding photos. I think makes things a little bit more challenging because I think some people would be like, "Oh, he like looks visually more interesting than Yuri did." So I don't know, but I don't know. Everyone says it didn't matter, so you know. Whatever.
McDreamy looks like 99% of the people you'd see on the street, so maybe it's familiarity.
So here's what's crazy is that McDreamy also. So Yuri was second place in your folder, lost by 3 votes. It was.
You're telling me it wasn't even a contest?
Yeah, it was pretty. Yeah, so McDreamy got 28% of those. Yeah, so it was Yuri, and then Sam Mock and Zakai were tied for third, and then it was Derek and Kyla, and then it was Chelsea. Drake
Honestly,
didn't get a vote.
I put McDreamy like near the bottom of that list. Like, okay, Yuri was downright amazing. Chelsea is the pick that's been around for almost half a decade at this point, believe it or not. And then like Kyla was well written. Sam, I absolutely love playing as one of the most fun I've had playing a character, and Yuri is Yuri. And Zakai had a great story too. Like Derek had a good story. The more I talk, the more I remember. But in comparison, and just even in your role plays, in comparison, I think he falls short. This is like Josh Allen winning MVP against Lamar Jackson, despite Lamar going 41-4 to touchdown interceptions.
Like
it doesn't make sense.
Just like that. It's exactly like that. I was just thinking that too. I was thinking that exact scenario. It's what it's like. You of course lost to Cody Adriana. He was the favorite to win. It was kind of fated for him to win the minute he popped on the scene. So, so where do you think you landed in 21 nominees?
Controversial opinion. I never like going to want to play the popular character. I like just I know my role, so I like playing the little glue pieces because someone has to. There's a talent in playing the glue pieces, so I'm gonna guess like a proper glue piece. 12th.
Dead last.
Yeah, fair enough, considering it wasn't the best character out of my folder. I don't ex- You
Very,
got
very
me
strange.
expressing emotions,
Very,
people.
very strange choices by the. This year was kind of a weird. People voted correctly and then wildly incorrectly this year, which is kind of very odd. I don't know. There's some
I
choices that yeah.
Fire. Here's the hypothetical. If Yuri got the place in my folder, where do you think he ranks?
Um, that's the thing is I don't know that. Well, you have to think about the character that makes the most impact and not how good they are. It's less about like
Yuri
it's
made a strong opening impact and was there consistently in the big scenes. That's kind of my point.
that is true. However, Yuri was also kind of a he was
Sidekick.
yes psychic. So I think that's why it was really challenging. I think he was always in relation to someone else, whereas like Cody really stands by himself if we're comparing the two. So like a lot of times characters that rely on another character to have scenes, I think those often get um forgotten. Not forgotten, but like you know what I mean.
The Robin to the Batman
Sure.
compared to, or I guess more accurately, to Harley Quinn to the Joker, because Robin's still more iconic.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I would think Harley Quinn is more striking, more I don't know, whatever. But anyway,
Cody's What's with her, and then it's like HB's the Joker, and I'm Harley Quinn
sure, all of
in
that.
like villain verse.
Sure, we'll go with that. You were nominated pretty much in every. Is it? Were you in every single?
I
Wait a
think I
second.
was.
I don't know why I didn't write you down for Cyberpunk Chronicle Stories. You were in that one as well. Wait, were you? Wait, no, you weren't.
Wait, that one at like the tail end of the year?
Yeah, is that the? Were you in Cyberpunk
Wait,
Chronicles? Why do I?
yeah, I was in like the first story.
Yeah, you were. Okay, cool. So you were in every single roleplay cast except for one. So there were 9 nominees. There was Bloodhaven Lycan's Curse, which you were not in. That's
Was
the only one.
I, I'm not saying Big Fire's out to get me after leaking secrets, but I think Big Fire's out to get me after leaking secrets.
Maybe they are. Maybe they are. Check your mailbox. Um,
There's a cryptid in my mailbox. I'm not letting him out.
you were there are also nominees: Stellar Bound, which you were in, The Colonies, which you were in, New Orleans: A Swamp City Story, you were in, I Was Made to Hit in America, Frontier City, Rain City News, Past Years, and Cyberpunk Chronicle Stories. Now, my questions, as I normally like to ask when it comes to the castices, is which did you want to win? Which did you think, and which did you think would win? Those are my first two questions. So, which of the casts
I
you were in did you?
wanted, I wanted I Was Made to Hit in America to win.
I agree.
If you want to talk about band for band character development and character creation, I don't think you're getting better than that story. That, I think, rivals CV10, or was it
I agree.
CV10, For So Deep Is Our Love,
I agree.
in terms of just raw character creation. There was never a dull character, there was never a sidekick character in it. Everyone was their own person, and I think the way you had to play out with the different, like choose your own adventure style, but laying fate aside, made these characters play beautifully. As the
I'm
saying
telling you,
goes, the low rolls are better because they create more fun.
that's it. If
So
if you wanna if you really want to go to a deep cut Fire Demon RP, I Was Made to Hit in America is
it's
better.
so
It's better than
good.
most of the ones that everyone loves. It's a really good RP. It's a really good
It's
RP.
and it's not just carried by its characters. It's equally its characters and its story.
It's a
That's what
perfect
made it
storm.
perfect was its story with characters.
I knew it wasn't gonna win Best Cast, but I was like, oh, it
It
really
deserved
should. It
it
really
deserved
should.
that.
It
When
really
we get to best
should.
story, it deserves best story.
Oh, it was so good.
But and then the one I thought was gonna win was which we're just going I thought Frontier was gonna win. I thought because
I did not.
I think just as big, but also at the end of the year, so it's still fresh in everyone's minds.
Yeah, Yeah, I have feelings
Because
about that.
I think that's usually how it happens too. I think.
Sometimes. I mean, Seven Sins is the
When it comes to you,
exception. Yeah, seven like the evergreen ones kind of because they are always happening. But
yeah,
yeah,
like Ring City and Seven Sins get it because they were constantly end to end.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But everyone remembers the latest as well, so it's in between.
So you wanted America to win. You thought Frontier City would win. Was that yours?
Yes.
Okay, and we won for the colonies. I thought the colonies was gonna win, and I thought if I was made didn't win, I was hoping the colonies would win because like, oh, that's a pretty
Fair
solid
enough.
cast. That was a solid cast. A lot of people like. I think a lot of times with casts, a lot of folks think about their involvement in that RP rather than like the general scope of everyone. And they're like, oh, like I didn't have a good time in that RP, so I won't vote for that. I was like, well, think about the whole.
I tried to be like I understand I was a lot more active in Frontier than Colonies, but I also knew the stories like both told
Yeah,
because Swift constantly told me how the story was unpacking, so I actually knew what was going on. And I still wanted Frontier to win, but both were excellent stories in their own right. This is less of a Jesse interview and more of a fire keep being a good storyteller appraisal essentially.
I thank you. I thank you. Yes, if you're curious, the spread was Colonies won, Cyberpunk Chronicle Stories was second place, which made sense. Um, I Was Made to Hit in America was third, Frontier City
Good.
fourth, Bloodhaven was fifth, Past Years was sixth, Stellar Bound was seventh, and yeah, how many were there? Nine. So the other two didn't get votes. So there you go. That was it.
Yeah, Rain City won when it won, so
Rain City News
there
needs
you
to
go.
win Best Cast. Here's the thing, but this is the criteria that I keep yelling across the. Thank you, Swift said it, but I'm about to say it in more words. But to me, the best cast of an RP is when everyone is working equally as hard or doing equally as much work in the RP to keep the RP afloat. To me, that is the best cast. I don't think. I mean, you could also measure it by the characters or whatever, but I think I will say, I think Rain City News deserves many more votes because they are the most consistent. Just saying. But
Technically the most deep because they've had the longest amount of time to develop, but I think the other thing that's involved is how many people are in said cast.
that
How
is
many
true.
people are probably going to vote for things like Rain City because it's two people.
That is true. Speaking of Rain City, you
This
were.
is your
Go ahead.
join it. Join Rain City News.
Join
It
Rain
can't
City
just be us forever.
News.
Welcome.
It possibly
It's
could.
nice. There's no roles. There's no deaths. We chill there.
Speak,
It's happy times.
Speaking of Rain City, you were nominated, of course, for Rain City News, and I think with this year, you have now, well, in 2026, I think you have now become the longest running uh, New Hell City RP of all time. Congratulations.
That's just a that's a that's a damn moment right there because it's like it feels like just yesterday it started, but then you look at the pins, you see when the first one was made, it was what January 12th, 2022. We are past 4 years now. Like that's the crazy part is this has been going on for 4 years.
There you go.
This was just one thing I randomly thought up of because we had nothing like it at the time in terms of like the story concept. And I remember you guys were kind of grilling me like, how is it going to be different than Seven Sins? Because I was also doing real time. But here it is now. It's a winner. It is, I guess, by definition, the standard.
Mm-hmm. You also lost, but it's okay. So you lost to Frontier City.
Shut up.
I love after that rousing speech
Listen,
to tell you that you lost.
listen.
It's,
Charlie Whitehurst was called Clipboard Jesus for a reason.
Listen, I'm trying to get us another heli. I gotta create drama.
Fair.
You, you were you lost to Frontier City, but which out of Bloodhaven, Lycan's Curse, Frontier City, Rain City News, Past Years, and Northern Depths, where do you think Rain City hit?
Why not? What's for best cast or best story?
Story.
Oh, story, different. Two above last. So what would that be? Third.
Third. You were fourth. Not far off, but you were fourth. You were bested by Past Years and Bloodhaven Lycan's Curse, which is interesting, but yeah. There you go. One day, I mean, listen, you've already won Best Roleplay Story, so there's nothing to prove, but
Well, yeah, but being a two-time winner eventually would be kind of cool.
yeah. Wait, did Seven Sins
I
were they a two-time winner?
think so.
I'm about to look because I need to know if it's a I love a record here. Y'all know I love a record.
Because getting two would just insert the domination of Evergreens
No one has ever won twice. I mean, no one has ever won for the same RP twice.
for story.
Yeah, for story. Yep. Now, Seven Sins is the only cast to win best cast twice.
Cast twice.
But yeah, no one has ever won best
That's
roleplay story twice for the same.
That's the one thing about the Evergreens is they're always gonna be around to challenge, and eventually they get their dues, like they did once, and I'll be confident they will again.
You know what's hilarious is that there are only, out of everyone who's won best roleplay story, there are only two RPs that can win it, and they both won in the same year. It's Rain City News and Writers Archive. They're the only two RPs because I'm sure as fuck not bringing Circles, the Final Cryptid Verse, Sin City, or Frontier City back, and Seven Sins is probably not coming back. So it is just you two. Well, you three, but you know what I mean, you two.
It's just been us two in Rain City for the past 3 years, so yes, it's just us two.
It could very well happen. It could very well happen. You never know. You never, ever,
I
ever
just
know.
I have to, dare I say, not work 6 days a week.
So you can do it. So you were at three wins, of course. You were also nominated for Best Edited Piece, Edited Photography Piece, which we only had 4 nominees. This one was called Looking Through the Heavens. This is a very popular piece when it dropped.
Oh,
Can you tell us about this one?
so, bro, when I get off work before I get picked up by my ride, I always walk to the AM PM to get like a hot chocolate and donut. Do not ask me how I am muscular and 162 pounds at 6'1". I can't tell you. Magic. But back to the pieces. I'm walking. It's like 20 some odd degrees outside was it December? And I saw the moon out. It was beautiful. And then a minute later, kind of cast dark, and I looked up, and all of a sudden, it looked like an eye closing because the moon was just totally eclipsed by these clouds. And I thought, dang, I take pictures of the sky all the time. I'm one of those cloud watching weirdos because I actually care about my mental health. And I took that picture, did a couple of filters on it to make it really kind of pop that cold blue color. And here we go. I think it's one of my best pictures I've ever taken in terms of just raw contrast.
There you go. And good editing on it too. So you were.
Thank you, Apple iPhone 16 Pro Max.
We love.
Not sponsored. But call me.
Well, no, yeah, please call me as well, please. Thank you. So you were nominated. It was only 4 nominees. We had Me Demon by Ivy. We have You Don't Have to Go Home, But You Can't Stay Here by Fire Demon 2021. Freaked Out Glow by Kermit. Of course, Looking Through the Heavens by Jesse. You lost to Moi.
Fair.
But where do you think you landed out of 4?
It's usually me and you going up for those edited pieces, I feel like.
That's right.
Second?
Second place, yes. So here's the thing. Here's the thing that second place makes it weird. So technically, not technically, you did get second place, but you tied with Kermit for second place. So that means that Ivy got third
place.
Well, I don't know. Did you get third place or did Ivy get third place?
No, wait, so here's how it would work. So you'd get first, then it would be tied second, and then fourth.
Oh, interesting.
That's how that technically works.
I did not know that.
Because you're not just like, oh, the fourth place person gets third because two people got second. It's second and third gets second, so fourth still gets fourth.
I did not know that.
That's how they officially do it.
That is fascinating. Okay, I didn't. I've never
So you
known
could
that.
theoretically get a gold medal, two silver medals, and then there not be a bronze.
Oh, copy that. Well, I'm assuming this is where I know where this one came from. You were also nominated for best unedited photography piece for To the
Wow,
Heavens.
that's crazy. That just proves how good of a photo it is, regardless. I mean, look at that thing.
So good, so good. I honestly might like that one better than the edited version.
They're
That's good.
both they're both perfect in their own ways.
Oh, what a nice political answer.
I will say though, the phone wires look a lot better in the edited one because it looked like they just cut through the clouds.
Yeah, yeah. You're up against Sleeping Prince by Ray, Crossroads by Caps, Empty Seats by Kermit, Baby Girl by Fire Demon 2021, From Sea to Sky, A Portrait in Blue by Canis Epic, The Possession of Sally Morgan by Haley, Nutcracker by Aragorn, Island in the Stream by Jax, Rainbow Skies by Max, Peaking by Wolf06, In a Peaceful Place by Tricadenza, The Smallest Specks of Dust by Tato Corp, Breakfast in Bed by Retro, In My Restless Dreams I See That Town by Techno, Stained by Sayori, Seascape by Fibercon, and finally Minnesota Snowing 3 by King Arthur. You lost to a tie between Ray and Kermit. But where do you think
Going
To the Heavens?
going by trends, I either get near the top or absolutely piss bottom. Like there's no in between.
Okay.
And it's ultimately the categories I'm legitimately good at, and the categories I'm kind of just nominated for.
Mm-hmm.
There's a clear divide. There's a clear step. I'm gonna say like fourth.
Fifth place. Fifth place.
That was gonna be my other guess, but
But
I'll take the one off.
I will tell you, being in fifth place in this particular lineup was
It's
really
good.
low. But yeah, it's good. It is also really low. So I'm validating your experience of thinking that you were really low, or really high, because it was low, but still fifth.
Crazy. Yeah. I was in the middle.
You're of course
That's
nominated.
what they said about Seattle before the NFL season, and they won the Super Bowl 9 months later.
They
So
did do
like,
that. I remember that day. I remember where I was. I think.
I remember where I was. I was getting hammered.
Yeah, me too. Probably something. Photographer of the Year. You're nominated for Photographer of the Year. Nice job. You've won it before, so it's not a big deal. But you're nominated again, up against yourself, Ivy, Ray, Maya, Jax, and Kermit. Kermit won, but where do you think you placed?
Yes. This reminds me. Have I even posted the photos from my vacation yet?
Probably not.
Cool. Let's get myself some nominations second.
Where do you think you
Don't
placed?
just say
For
second.
second, you were third place. Very close to second.
One up again.
I think you were
Vibes.
one away from second place, so
One vote off or one placement away.
one vote off from second place, but from behind Ray. You were nominated for Best Digital Art Piece for My Next Adventure. Tell us about this piece.
Oh, I know I can do better nowadays, and I have not picked up a pen in like a year.
He cries.
Those apps are on point, though. Those apps are on point. Um, I actually like this piece. It is stylized. It's a bit wonky proportionally, but I'm, God, I sound like such a dang artist right now because I see my piece and I'm immediately criticizing it.
That's what literally everyone on here does. Yeah.
I am so happy with how I drew the bow, though. That is a nice, simple, clean bow. I know you love this game. I love Fire Emblem Engage too.
Yeah, I love
It's
that game.
such a good game in the franchise. It gets unfairly hated for no reason. It has a god dog with the visual butthole. The last time we had that was Okami, and everyone loved that game. So what's the difference?
Exactly. What's the
The
difference?
Japanese game with a god dog with a freaking cross-stitched butthole.
Absolutely.
There's a reason why Cats the movie failed, Fire.
Yeah. Oh,
They
definitely.
didn't release the proper edit.
That's right. More butthole, please. More butthole.
Exactly. Thank you. I'm sorry if that's political, but it's facts.
Yeah, we need more butthole. That's correct. You'll always see me excited about butthole.
Same here. It doesn't matter where it comes from.
That's right.
It slightly matters where it comes from, but you didn't hear that from me. I like Etienne was my second favorite character out of that game. My favorite character is what my profile picture has been for the past year.
Nice.
One of these days I'll redraw Rosado and give that man due justice.
Do it.
No.
Okay, don't do it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it though. I at that time I was kind of like actually pumping out good art consistently. Is that an interest?
Great.
I'll get back to it at some point.
You're up against 29 nominees from Mariah, Squib, Kermit, Kisei, Max Mika Blue, Dio, Tao, Gamma Cruchador, Blue Demon, Consistently Depressed, Vel, Willow, Amakitten, Zero, Baitez, Locks, Caps, Nodin, Scart, Jax, SK Unicorn, Sadberg, Gato, Jaws, Atlas, and El Flafa. You lost to a tie between Kermit and Jaws, which is kind of iconic.
Yeah, see a theme this year? Was like there was a lot of ties. Hope someone doesn't trip on their own shoelaces.
There you go. Well, it's good. This is an iconic win because no minor had ever won Best Digital Art Piece, and no Best New Member has won. Best New Member nominee has won Best an Art Piece. So there you go.
Listen, I'm old enough to be considered an unk by people that I have known since they were kids. I'm only 23, so I'm gonna just say, them kids got talent.
There you go. There you go.
Oh yeah, forget what my voice sounds like. I'm actually only 23, believe it or not. I'm not a 40-year-old chain smoker. Trust me.
Debatable. Are you ready for your quotes?
I'm a very quotable person. I'll be back at about 2:15 when you're done talking about this because it's going to be a long list.
Is it? Listen, only 3 combined quotes. Never being the allegations.
Yeah, but
Swift and Jesse.
You're going to have to read all of them, so good luck.
Dio says, Nialty and Thieves, name a better duo. Swift says, and she's a cat. Well, cat person, but still. You said, if I say it, I won't beat the allegations, but my fiance just said it for me without realizing. Ha.
Oh, now I remember.
And then Dio says, furry, and then Jesse says, fuck.
Listen, hear me out. Famous final 3 words humans have ever said before execution, but hear me out.
I'm hearing.
That back bends. That back's flexible.
Okay. Wow.
That's all I'm gonna say before I get canceled on Twitter.
Well, speaking of backs,
for being a normal person,
backs and flexibility, we have Peg by you and Swift. Swift said, I didn't peg you for that, and then Jesse said, you didn't peg me for anything.
You want another good quote? 5 weeks of 2 visits and it still hasn't happened. Prepare to hear that one again.
Wow. There you go. Finally, you had Fire Shaking Ass with Sayori, Lobsy, Maya, and Jesse and Swift, where Sayori said, Fire Shaking Ass is a little tight dress. And then Lobsy said, Shaking Ass or in fear? And then Maya said yes. And then just said both. And Sayori said undetermined.
Both.
And Swift said, oh man.
Bull crap. Commenter. I know you did.
So of the 3...
I just forgot.
Yes, would you forget?
You can tell this is the Jesse that has found his personal nirvana at this point.
So which of these quotes did you like the best, and which did you think was going to get the most votes?
Don't beg me the wrong way, but I think the second second quote was the best one.
You think Peg was the best one, and you think it got the most votes?
I don't want to sound like a gaping asshole, but I think it was.
You were second place. You lost by 1 vote.
Wait, what?
Second place, lost by 1 vote.
That quote lost by 1 vote in the grand scheme of things?
Yep. against, what is this, 31 nominees.
Dang, that quote really is an OVO, as Kendrick would call it.
Oh my gosh. So you and Swift almost got yet another heli. There you go.
You and Swift nearly got it for something that's never going to happen.
Well, never say
Just
never.
like winning combined quote that year.
And your final was your final nominee was for best solo quote with "fuck you," where you said, "Your Honor, with all due disrespect, you weren't there," and you said, "With all due respect, fuck you."
It was my take on the classic. Everyone knows the with all you weren't there, but I liked adding that part at the end because I thought it sounded really funny. And most people know me. I'm a very funny person. Most people hate me because of it.
Where do you think you landed in the votes between we got Silver Little Wolf, Lobsy, Max,
Oh,
Swift, CD, Vex, Horror Fanatic, Princess Zoe, Locks, and Alma to 11 nominees.
I was gonna say 14th because I thought there was a lot more. I'm just gonna say 8th.
Fifth place.
Wow, my clothes are finally garnering some recognition.
There you go.
I usually get dead last in these categories, people.
This is kind of disproving this theory that you're either dead last or near the top. Just so you
That's
know.
what I said.
Just so you know.
Listen, I'm calling my shot. I'm like Joey Gallo. Either strike out or hit a home run.
Just like whoever that was you said. Just like that person. Just like him.
I look like him too. I'm just not 6'7".
Totally.
Ha,
See,
get it?
6'7",
6.
7.
Shut up.
Um,
It's about not me.
where in your so you got 3. Where in your residence do you keep your new helis?
Uh, Same on the mantle with the 2 Super Bowl trophies I have.
Okay. All right.
Because why not? Just have them right there. 2 Lombardis and then the things that actually matter in life.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I got 15 of them. Phil
Um,
Jackson ain't got shit on me.
what heli did you lose this past year that you wish you hadn't,
Uh,
if any?
I can't even say Bob Bates anymore because that would block someone from getting a win who should have gotten a win a long time ago.
Could have
So
tied it.
okay, fair, but I'm also gonna say this. I'm gonna you want to know something that I wanted to win that didn't win?
Mm-hmm.
Yuri out of my folder.
There you go.
Yuri out of my folder is what I wanted to win.
That's a fair ask. That's a fair ask. How about what heli did you win this past year that you didn't think you would?
I
It's
You know
not.
why I put the banner of I do not care above all my Howies is because I can't remember which one of them I got anymore. I got 15 of them. They are clogging up space. They all got their names. They all, we got Patricia, Patty,
Oh boy.
Patricia 2, Patricia 3,
Mm.
Peppermint,
Oh
and then
god.
like 11 others I haven't gotten to name yet. But I'm just going to say the second one.
There you go. Fair enough. And you guys get to decide whether that what the second one is. Um,
This is Hey, it adds replayability. People are gonna have to go back into the VOD and add watch time. I'm helping you out, Fire. Aren't I such a generous guy?
so generous, so generous.
No, I'm not.
Let's talk about your 5 nominations so far for this year. You were nominated
Do it.
for Bot Babes up against your nemesis now, Rorma Fishy Gigart.
Ahem. I'm cleaning the floor now.
Oh, now you're back.
Now I'm back.
You were nominated for a second time for best lewd long form written piece for Until I Had Nothing Left. You want to tell us about this
God,
piece?
I'm going so back to back on this one. Also, you translated it into like docx file.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
Fair enough.
sure did.
Now I have this thing. I have to cancel. Essentially, in this one, I should put the 18 plus warning of. This one, you. I'm just going to point out the first one had 2,700 words in it. This one has 4,900 words in it.
Wow.
You guys do not real. This is a tenth of the length of a novel. I wrote in 3 days for the love of the game.
Wow.
And for anyone wondering, it's that nice, sapphic, women love women connection. It's very intimate, very loving, and very much you can tell I am an adult now moment.
Jesse on that grind, says Kermit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, man,
There you go.
I ain't gonna make a comment. All I'm gonna say is just I'm on that coffee grind.
And you're up against your fiance. Do you think you're gonna take her out?
But me and her kind of have a pact going of we're just gonna drive each other and make it so it's us two at the top and then a giant chasm and then everyone else.
They better take each other out. True, Kermit. Very true. Very, very true. Um,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, I mean, let's just say there's enough Japanese restaurants for all of us if you get what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure they serve fresh tentacles there.
Sure. You're nominated for best roleplay cast for the Heartlands. You are cracking yourself up.
Welcome to the we already know it's going to win moment.
Do you think Heartlands is gonna win? Maybe they won't.
Huh?
I don't know this year. I don't know this year. There's a lot of good
Are you
RPs happening.
creating another RP this year?
No, I'm definitely not.
The Harlequins are gonna win this year.
don't we don't know that. We don't.
It's
Listen,
best cast fired. You get everybody in these.
listen, we don't know. We have a lot of new, confined and Kermit's RP. We have a lot going on. Beautiful game.
Yes, we do. And then one has like 15 people in
Listen, listen, listen. I have nothing to say.
Stop trying to sell yourself short. That's my gimmick. That's my gimmick.
I just have to play. I have to play coy. I have to do the Taylor Swift of. Oh my, me. Um. So I'm.
Listen, man. I like Travis Kelce as much as the next guy, but I think that's a bit too far.
um. So, what was I gonna say? Yes, yes. So maybe Heartlands wins. Who knows? You're also nominated for Rain City News. Do you think it's gonna take out Heartlands? Um, how do you say that, Kermit? Rebaz Rebazu Escape. I've never actually said it out loud. Um,
Oh,
Rebzahu Escape. Reb
Buzz,
Rebazu
Rebusu.
Rebazu Escape. Rebazu Escape. Rebazu Escape. We have that by Kermit.
Hey, look, we're warning.
We have What Happened at Site 13, and we have Confined Smaller and Smaller Circles. This is a really good cast.
Oh,
I mean,
God, it's about
RP.
time we had an SCP RP.
So,
And Site 13's already a known story, too. We
yeah.
finally have a sports RP. We have the the typical fire RP, which is always going to be amazing. It is the standard of the year-to-year basis for new things. We have Rain City News, Radar Archives back. It's like the old guard and the new guard at the same time.
Listen, truly, I don't know who's going to win this year.
This
I'm not
is
even being
this
coy.
is a fun year for story.
Yeah, it's a very fun year. Also, someone nominate Beautiful Game, because hello.
Just
Um,
give me like 3 days to like get into the actual game. Listen, we're still in the prologue of a beautiful game. The second the meat starts actually, cooking on the grill, oh, you guys are about to find out why you guys should have joined this one beforehand.
there we go. Kermit said, "I don't read books anymore. I just got an itchy 36 RP stack." That's right. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah, I don't know who's gonna. I don't know. I don't know who.
Oh,
We'll
by the
see.
way, two people chatted. Swift, Kermit, love RPing with you guys. You guys are legends.
This is great. And honestly, no one. It's just me and King Arthur right now. But what happened at Site 13? Noha coming in. It's really good. Noha's done a lot of work, and like has photos, and everyone's doing a great job. It's a good year. 'Tis a good year. Join folks RPs. And your final nomination thus far is for something called Grey's Anatomy Forever, best solo quote, where you said,
What?
but remember,
Why?
brief
It's
haze of
only been
Grey's
a month.
Anatomy
Why
was
was
forever.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. That would do it.
There you go. There you go.
How is that show still going? And that one honestly has legs to win too.
There you go.
That's what I hate about it. That one has legs to win.
Possibly.
I say
Possibly.
quotes for the love of the game. I don't see the funny thing about best quote is it causes a bunch of people to try and be more ooh wee I'm quirky. I want to make a good quote. Um, I just do it because that's who I am. You cannot beat the love of the game. Grey's Anatomy's got more episodes than General Hospital at this point, which is somehow going to be less Hellies than I have won by that period.
So, which Hellies do you want to win this year, even if you're not nominated for them yet?
Hmm. Sportiest Sport is Writer of the Year thing yet?
You've not been nominated for it yet, but that is possibly
R-
a thing.
Sportiest Sport, Writer of the Year, screw it, Master Debater, I'll come for the crown even if I hate touching that channel with a 30-foot pole. Best Luke long so Swift can get short so the domination can be true. And just like in real life, because I am taller than her by a foot, Rain City News for best story so we can get the Times 2 again. This doesn't count, but I want the lobby to get best channel.
Okay. All right.
It doesn't count, but it counts.
Okay.
I'll get. You know what? Here's my prediction. We're gonna get Bookworm of the Year for a new Helly, and I'm gonna win that one.
Okay, sure. Sure, we'll go with that.
It's an actual good idea too.
Okay.
I mean, why not?
How many do you think you'll win?
The you know what? I've yet to eclipse the 6 mark. My name's down by 6.
Yeah.
I want to get 6.
Okay. Um, who hasn't won a Helly yet who should win, or who hasn't won a certain category that you think should win?
Um, you know what? I'm gonna say this. Kermit, best RP story.
I could see that. I could see that. I could see that. Okay.
I'm also gonna say, you know what? Considering that's also technically competition based off what I said, Noha, sportiest sport.
I could
Let's
also
make my
see
life
that.
harder.
I could see that. No how sporty sport. I could see that for sure. There you go. Know how your heli's being sent in the mail. Now make a heli prediction. Could have to do with you. Could have to do with someone else. Could have to do with someone in the audience. Anyone,
Hmm.
anything.
I predict this year we're gonna have 3 new categories added, and 2 are going to be either merged or deleted.
Okay. There you go.
That's a prediction.
No one's ever predicted categories. Okay. Okay.
It, Listen, people can talk like, oh, I think someone's gonna win this. There's constant shifts in categories every year. We constantly have things either getting merged down or split up.
There you go.
Might as well make predictions on that.
There you
Selling for 79 cents on the dollar on Kalshi. You get your bets open.
go. So.
And plus,
Um.
hey, I want to make our mod lives harder because chaos.
Chaos. We recently had our Lucifer Lifetime Achievement recipients, Consistently Depressed and Princess Zoe. Can you say something nice about either of them? Both of them, preferably?
Uh, CD, you've been here a long time. A long time. Your name is synonymous with NHC. Seems to always be a pleasure to interact with you, despite us almost never interacting. But when we do, it's always a fun, positive moment. Hey, I'm being honest. Plus seeing you expand back into stuff like RP again doing more artwork is honestly a very much joy to see. Zoe, you are the definition of an inspiration. When I think of this award, you are honestly the first person I think of. And keep doing you because you're unapologetically you. And one of these days I'll actually be friends with you and talk with you. Yeah,
All right. My next
that works.
my next question is, who do you think should be the next lifetime achievement recipient?
Swift.
Okay.
Yep. It's not even the wifey bias. You want to talk about unapologetic NHC? That's Swift.
Okay. All right. And what are your goals for New Hell City this year?
Uh, and also, she constantly gets top three in Chatterbox, like
Okay.
since she's gone here. So legitimate. Um, what is the next question?
What are your goals for this year in New Hell City?
Uh, oh, this can go back to a further former question. I
Okay.
want my goal this year in NHC is probably 6 Ellie's, just right on the dot. And I'm gonna say mod of the year. I'm gonna call my shot.
Okay.
I
All
want
right.
to, I want to say that just so I keep upping my game and getting better.
Okay. All right.
Also, my goal is, despite being on vacation and having, and working 6 days a week, I want to get top five in Chatterbox.
There you go. So here are your fan questions. Colonel asks, soup?
Soup.
Okay. Great answer. Perfect answer, honestly. Swift asks, among the Djinka paintings I made of the sports mascots for you, rank your top three.
Number one, fire saying Kajinka correctly. Number one, Blitz. Number two, more. Number three, Bowie.
Great. That was easy. Nice job.
Hey, those photos are so fresh in my mind, so it makes it easy.
Keep those questions going, because otherwise we will move on. Keep those questions coming.
More specific answer, yeah, Blitz is the homie pick. I always like the way more it's drawn and the fact you saw one hung up in your room. It's like the one painting on your wall is adorable. And Bowie's Bowie. Tentacles. That's all I can say.
Let's see.
Oh,
Kermit
now we got
asks,
some fun ones.
favorite evening snack?
Evenings, so that's actually perfect because I work swing shifts, so I get off of work at like 11 o'clock. That is my evening. The perfect late night meal is or snack is honestly a cheesy bean and rice burrito from Taco Bell, a McFlurry from McDonald's,
Oh,
and the Taco Night Doritos.
nice.
That is such a pairing, and it's all pretty light on the stomach too.
Kermit also asks, favorite sports slash athletic activity you enjoy doing? And these are great questions, Kermit.
Athletic activity what I enjoy doing, boxing. I've I've trained professionals who have been in the ring, nicest people I've met. I've sparred with people, some of the nicest people I met, and it's such a it's great self-defense, but it's also such a communal activity because there's nothing better than hugging the guy you just punched in the kidneys. I've taken it, I've given it, and for anyone who wants to try boxing, you don't have to box other people. Um, just get with a trainer, have them wear pads, their punching bags. You can do this completely contactless. Don't worry. Only spar if you want to. I rarely spar.
Kermit asks, favorite board game?
Um, Technically speaking, it counts. I'm just going to say, fifth edition Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay. Fire Demon asks, what do you think your most iconic CV characters would be doing had they survived?
Boria's doing. I'm not gonna say Boria's just doing Rain City or just doing Rain City. I think Boria would honestly be like if he didn't die in CV6, he'd probably be at like 14 or whatever. He'd probably be dead at like 23 as like this um you know
Yeah,
icon
he was a
of
revolutionary,
revolution,
so
right?
yeah, so likely
He
he was
was
going to
he was gonna
survive.
he was gonna die like 25
Yeah.
of being like an icon of revolutionary. He'd get like shot in the head like Princip to Archduke Ferdinand style, right?
Yeah.
And it would absolutely spark a communist democratic war.
When folks were like, "I can't believe he died," I was like, "Well, technically, he was gonna die
He was
anyway.
gonna die.
He was in a communist country revolting against it. I don't think he was gonna. He was
He
long done for
called
this
the
world."
government puppets before it was cool to do so.
Yeah, I'm thinking about Franz Ferdinand in two different classes. We should have Franz Ferdinand RP. Um, Swift asks, "Why are the New England Patriots scheduled merchants?"
They finished 4-13 last year. Then they actually hire a good coach and like bring in good players like a Stephon Diggs, like a Milton Williams, which are all pro players. And then you have, taking your leaps by guys like Christian Gonzalez and Drake May. And you get to feast. You have a good team versus a predeterminedly bad schedule. It's going to result in good wins. Where they can only wins? Absolutely not. But good wins. They were solidly a top 5 team this year, schedule or otherwise. But I'm still calling Drake May the schedule. I am still calling Will Campbell Route 66. And I'm still telling Mike Vrabel, you can keep your 12 inches when you finally win a Super Bowl, and then you can go down by 6. Famously, Mike Vrabel said he would cut off his nuts if he won the Super Bowl because he already has 3 children. I love sports.
Noah asked favorite.
We got the greatest sickos.
He said, Noah asked favorite Olympic team or country.
Obviously, USA, but I'd say Kazakhstan is one of my favorites, and the Philippines are two of my favorites to watch.
Okay.
Because the Philippines are like the lovable underdogs, and Kazakhstan's just good at everything.
Fire Demon asks if you could revive any RP character of yours, who would it be?
Ooh, this is a tough one because I can't choose anyone in Rain City because they've technically been revived. Sakai Carlson.
He died? I don't remember.
No, he didn't die. I'm just assuming by revive you mean would be in a modern RP.
Oh, sure. Yeah, okay.
If we're talking deaths, I'd say Thomas Carlson.
Oh, Thomas. Oh.
He was so innocent.
Still maybe Yuri's rivaling it, but still my favorite Jesse character.
It's 1A. I'd say 1A, 1B, but I'd say my number 1 is Sam. Number 2 is Chelsea.
Oh, Sam's good too. You know what? Oh God,
Sam was really
I can't
good.
believe I'm about to compliment you, Jesse, but close your ears, please.
Fine.
Something that Jesse is really good and that he introduced, I think, into NHCRP that I wish more people had done at the time, but now everyone's doing it, is that he's very good about making characters who don't know something that the player does. I think a lot of times, like a lot of our peers are as smart as their characters, and Jesse was really good about making his characters more ignorant than he was, which is really good. And Thomas is a really great example of that. That's fantastic. Anyway, you can open yours again, Jesse.
What was that? Sorry.
That was nothing. I was calling you a doo-doo pants, a stupid doo-doo pants.
Thank you. That's the greatest compliment I could ever get.
You're welcome. Swift asks, what's your favorite part of January vacation in Philippines? Should we say besides the obvious, or
God,
or maybe she's fishing for the obvious?
God, there are children in the audience. I can't say the actual.
Oh, naughty.
To be honest, I hate saying this because the reasoning is awful, but admittedly, traveling 100 kilometers to a horse track just to learn it's closed, and then doing it the next day to learn it's closed again despite it saying it was open, was like the worst thing, but it was also really, really fun. At the same time, like, because I got to explore those 2 days. And I'd also say just like the final 2 days where I said, screw it, I'm spending as much money as I can, we're having fun. Like, I went broke those days. Let's just say that.
I love
A
it.
solid like $600 was spent in like those final 4 days.
So that was your second time going to the Philippines, right?
Yes.
Oh, what's the third time?
The third time is her coming over here
Oh,
and me
she's coming
inviting you guys to the wedding.
Yay! Oh, okay, we'll talk about
I
that.
just need to recuperate some of my funds from my stupid spending so I can hire a lawyer for all this stuff because I ain't doing it alone.
So, Fire asks, thoughts on Stephon Diggs and Cardi B breaking up?
I think you skipped your own question before.
Oh, did I say something else? No, that was it. Thoughts on Cardi
What
B
kind
and...
of RP do you hope to see in the
Oh, I
future?
did do that. Yeah. What kind of RP do you hope to see in the future?
Um, I'd I'd like to see, Seven Sins was old, then Rain City came in. Rain City's getting old. Rain City's not gonna die, but I'd like to see another evergreen RP appear and have like legs to stand on.
Somebody do it. Somebody do it. Um,
Real time RPs are RPs too. I say as I hold my fist like a revolutionary in Russia.
um,
My thoughts on Stephon Diggs and Cardi B breaking up. Um, Here's the answer. The Seahawks locked them up. You know what? Here's the actual answer. I do not care because Stephon Diggs was locked up and put in a stranglehold by the Seahawks, which is the same thing he did to his ex-girlfriend and is currently being detained for.
well, there you go. That part.
So honestly, Cardi B, good on you because you're getting away from a guy who had strangled a previous one. I don't understand the athlete celebrity thing. I'm just a normal lower middle class man. But honest to God, good on you, Cardi B. Stephon Diggs, enjoy your 4-game suspension on the wheel of discipline.
Colonel asks, favorite Star Wars movie?
Ooh, Rogue One.
And
Rogue One's my favorite.
Arthur asks, favorite Star Trek movie?
Ooh. Now you got me talking. I think my favorite Star Trek movie is just Star Trek the Motion Picture from '79.
Okay.
You still have William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy in it. I know it wasn't great, but I'm just a big sucker for the old Star Trek. And it feels like this late '70s like the last bastion of it.
Kermit asks, if you could RP someone else's character for a day, who would you choose and why? That's a really good question.
Oh my god. That might be one of the best questions I've ever seen.
That's a really good question.
That is
Okay, Kermit.
That is
Okay,
tough. Shoot.
Mm.
I'd like to play Fire. What's your character's name? The one observing everybody
Which one?
in the Heartlands?
Oh God, which one is that? Oh, you talking about Ava 5?
I would love to play Ava 5 for a day because that's such a unique perspective of how to play a character. That feels like a really fun thing to do, just to like journal down what my thoughts are on the interactions people have.
Fourth wall breaker. Okay. Okay.
So,
That was a great question. Kermit also asked, do you like sweet food or savory food more?
oh, I got a sweet tooth, but I'm a sucker for savory food. We're talking like cowboy mashed potatoes with homemade gravy.
Oh, I'm so
You're
fucking
telling me you'd rather have a chocolate bar compared to that?
oof. I mean, yeah, kind of. But no, that's great. No, that's great. I love it. Swift asks, how did I fare with bowling and billiards?
Mini bowling? Amazing. I'd say a 9 pins out of 10, and she'll get what I mean. Regular bowling? let's be honest, regular bowling is a lot harder than it looks. Those lanes are actually pretty long. Billiards, actually pretty good. Pretty good. Like, shockingly good for someone who does not play billiards.
There you go. We have Arthur saying, if you could remove any of your RP characters, which one would it be? Ooh.
None, but that's not an answer you're looking for. So, who's the closest one to retire in Rain City News? No, I'm gonna just say I honestly do not have one.
Fair enough.
I don't create characters I want to remove.
We have Fire Demon asking, what's the most overrated team across any sport?
I got an answer. I think a lot of people are not gonna like.
Say it. Do it.
I am going to say the second three-peat of the 90s Bulls with Jordan, Pippen, Rodman is the most overrated team I have ever seen. Because people talk about that team like they were gods. I don't care if Jordan's the best of all time, I'll admit that. I think a lot of these, like 97 Bulls, 2014 Heat, despite having all the star power, are fairly overrated.
Okay. Swift asks, favorite Gridiron Heights Easter egg from an episode you've watched?
I'm just gonna say the entire episode of letting the Let Russ Cook meme episode where you had the names like CD Lamb, which is an actual NFL name, and just like all of the listen. Matthew McConaughey might have a point. I think the NFL is really just a psyop trying to sell us food. But I'm just saying, we got CD Lamb, Todd Berger, Brandon Cooks, Jerry Rice, Todd Berger, Pork Chop Womack, Snacks Harrison, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
There you go. We have, let me see what we got here. Oh, Kermit asks, what trends have you seen on social media recently that you find stupid/don't get?
Oh god, we're not in our 2020 Tide Pod era anymore, so there's no easy ones. Let's be honest, I'm just going to say that whole 6-7 meme because
6-7.
it holds well, there's not a story behind it. See, 69 has been a thing legitimately since the dawn of time.
6-7.
420 was synonymous with weed and smoking blunts way before it became legalized. 6-7 might be a reference to part of a code of the police, which isn't even the same depending on it's stupid.
6-7. 6-7.
You wanna know why 6 was afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. You know why people 10 was scared of the numbers next to it? Because it was next to 9 and 11.
That is so 6-7 of you. Kermit asks, if you were a cartoon character, would you honk, shoo, or me your sleep? Honk, shoo, honk, shoo.
Oh, I have I can say some things about some people, but I am 100% a me guy.
There you go. No explanation needed. Fire Demon asks, who's the best athlete of all time and why?
Yep, this is where the interview gets long. Because there's a lot of criteria. You could say, like, oh, championships, oh, natural ability. You can say, Muhammad Ali is the best of all time, given the fact he could take a beating with the all-time sport. You can say Mike Phelps is the best of all time because he has the objective hardest sport and won 23 golds in it. I personally think the greatest athlete of all time in terms of just skills, um, I'm going to say Terry Fox.
Okay.
Terry Fox was the man who had his leg amputated due to cancer and ran a mile like every single day. Or he ran a marathon a day on literally one leg. And he didn't stop.
Okay. Easy. I can do that. But Fire Demon asks, you are the ninth most heli winning Hellion of all time. How does that feel? Got any advice for us poor folks who need helis? Like Ma?
Feels great. Can't wait to get to six next year. Fulfill the prophecy, you know. Um, Honestly, I'd like to thank my sponsors. Uh, let's see. We got Trojan because they're good at preventing me from winning more than I should. But the advice I have for all y'all rich folks who have not been welcomed into the cult yet, um, don't make yourself just don't. It's gonna sound weird. Don't shine in a lot. Just be the perfectly consistent person that you normally are, and the rewards will be reaped.
Thank you. I'm going to take
You
that
don't
advice.
have to push yourself.
Thank you. I needed that advice. Thank you so much.
Because that's literally how I've won all my stuff, is just being a consistent me.
There you go. I can't wait to win my first heli. Swift asks, which two characters from yours in my roster each do you wish would interact in a scene?
Hmm. 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 Sam Mock on my end.
Ooh.
Caesar Lehion on your end. That would be a fun scene.
Okay.
All right, we need more questions.
Um,
And was talking about Dr. Doofenshmirtz's boats.
Fire Demon asks, if you could demand a sequel from any NHCRP, which would it be and why? It can also
I
be a
was made
current.
to hit in America.
Okay. I was made to hit in
Let's
America
be,
too.
because like we know that what Sam's up to. Beautiful Game is literally a continuation of the I Was Made to Hit in America universe.
Yes.
So technically you could say it is a sequel to it, but I think like a proper sequel following like everyone's individual lives and how it's going, as awful as that would be to comprehend as a story writer, would honestly be pretty cool.
Good. That means I can bring in my character from Skylar Scratch. I can bring him
You
in.
would you can 100% bring them into
I'll do a little
Beautiful Game.
cameo. Um,
Do it.
let's see. So, Kerman asks, what RP scenes have stuck with you / made you the most emotional? Good one.
While I think of an answer, I will point out that Sam Locke in Beautiful Game said there would be a reunion performance for the national anthem by the band.
Oh, great.
So,
Tag them
so
in.
I
All right, Kermit.
the door's not just creaked open; it is swung wide open, right into the gay club playing Chappelle Row. Right, it is right there.
Well, Kermit, if you're ready, I'm ready because we can get
Uh,
a best cast nomination out of this. We just joined for
you
one scene.
actually could enjoy Beautiful Game as is. It's fun. You do not need to know about sports to enjoy it.
There you go.
What RP scenes have stuck with you, made you the most emotional? I, I'm, 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 I'm saying the same things over and over. But it's how much it stuck with me. The reunion scene in I Was Made to Hit in America.
Oh, that was good.
The reunion scene
That was
was
so good.
such where nobody hated each other anymore. Everyone grew up and like fixed their problems.
Oh, that RP
It,
is really good. Y'all go check out. Honestly, we ate that. Go check out this RP. It was good.
like honestly, I think the other like most like impactful emotional would be Swift's Honey Boy in like Frontier slash the current one, Harlan's, realizing that he was constantly being played by by what, his grandfather or his family his entire life, essentially. How
Mm,
being played on how his entire life was being played like a fiddle on a promise that can never be kept.
mm, damn.
And the absolute anguish that she was able to portray with that character legitimately hurt in a good way.
So good. Um, what is the biggest
Crazy.
yeah?
Some of the best storytellers we know create some of the most emotional impacts.
There you go.
Shout out all of us.
What was the biggest shock moment of any of the NHCRPs? Or one
Uh,
of the biggest. I guess there's been too many to count, but
I guess hmm, I'll point out two of them because I think they're of equal footing.
oops, wait, I
Bori
skipped. No, did I? I didn't skip your question. Wait, before you answer that. Oh, yes. No, I
uh
did do. Wait, what did I skip?
which one? I'm trying to remember.
I did which two characters would interact. Your next one is coming up.
Favorite gridiron.
The seventh question. It hasn't happened yet. It's
It's after
next.
this one.
Yeah,
Was
what's
it one of those weird things where it gets posted at the same time and it looks different on people's screens?
Oh, yes, that's what happened.
Because on my screen it shows it
On my screen,
below,
it's
on
you're below.
another screen.
Yeah, that's interesting.
On
Okay.
another screen, it might look above.
Yes. So it'll be the next question. Yeah, that's so funny. I didn't know it did that. Yeah,
No, I've seen. Me and Swift have commented so many times before that I've seen this happen more than a dozen times,
it's
where
so
it
funny.
will show different things and creates the coolest of moments because it makes the conversation make no sense anymore.
I think it's
Discord
because
is a faulty service that we all love to hate.
that's right. Well, it makes sense that Swift posted the things. Of course, Swift will come up first. Yes, it'll be the next question. Yeah. So what are the shock moments of NHGRP? The biggest ones,
Um,
the most memorable ones.
First was honestly for me, Boria getting blunt force trauma. This is my first RP and Boria getting blunt force trauma to the head.
Mm.
Um, brick brick wall to head was a big shock because it completely set the tone for the RP. Second one, I'm rehashing the same RPs, but it shows just how much of a tier I put them in. CV10's twist,
Which one
the
was that?
one that's it has such an iconic shock that people still talk about it to this day. The
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Yep,
Yeah,
I still hate the twist. Swift still hates the twist. I
yeah.
think I've talked with like Dio and Coda before about that twist, and it's like
It is a
what's
controversial one.
it, it makes it iconic. Controversy creates cash, right?
Yeah.
Um, Ty, the next question, which was asked at the exact same time. God, I love the internet.
um,
Which race horse from the game do you consider the greatest of all time? I am hijacking this question.
sure.
Fire, what do you think is the greatest race horse of all time from Uma Musume?
Oh, clearly it's Seabiscuit.
Not in the game.
No, it
I'm
probably
going to
was.
go say, I mean, all time, yes, Seabiscuit. From the game, I mean, let's be honest, Agnes Tachyon went 4 for 4 in races. Like, you can't beat the undefeated because they never been beaten. Also, Tachyon never had injuries. She probably would have won like 10 straight races. So I'd say Tachyon, even if it is lost potential.
Kermit asks if you had no budget and infinite resources, what cosplay would you do next?
Oh, now we're talking to the questions that I like answering. Thank you for remembering this. No one brings up that I cosplay. It's one of those. lesser known things about me.
There you
No budget, infinite resources. Um, and I can take that no budget to the limit by, I assume, doing alterations. Ooh, that's tough. I would say, I'm just gonna say it. Release the feminine side. I would do Rosado from Fire Emblem Engage.
go. Hot. Hot.
Like, just get the own custom attires, create my own skirt, everything, right?
There you go. Kermit, you want to take number 10? You want me to?
Listen, they don't call me down by 6 for nothing.
Ooh. I know that's right. I know that's right. I know that's right.
I just saw 2 more. Being home.
Unless Swift has 2 more, yes, that's fair. Or
Technically 3,
3 more.
but when
3
someone
more.
hits 10, we all know what happens.
Fire will have to go to his party. So Swift's got one. I will stall.
Listen. I like playing. I like parties. I like playing charades as much as the next person. But I think people take it a little too literally sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
I know what I'm saying. I know what you're saying. I understand. I understand. I understand. I
Hey,
understand.
listen. I met Taylor Swift once. I met that dude at like a beef patty store down in like Brooklyn.
That's so random. Okay. Work.
If
Work.
if you get it, you know.
If you know, you know. If you know, you
I'll have to
know.
send you this later, but two com well, wait, two comedians, they do like phony street interviews, and it's whenever I see it, I immediately think of the rapid fire questions because it's just the rapid fire questions.
That's true.
So fire. Since we're on the
Listen.
subject, I'm just
Yep.
gonna say,
Uh huh.
look out for the next cosplay. It's going to be Adventurine from Honkai Star Rail. Adventuring from
Yes.
Honkai Star Rail is going to be my next cosplay. I hopefully accomplish maybe
Yes.
in like the summer.
Yes. We
I
had one
have
year where
very strong plans.
everyone was really into Honkai Star Rail for 1 year here and then never again.
Yeah, that's the life of a gacha. Um, Other ones I might have cooking in the future could potentially be a risotto, even though I'd be caught dead doing it. At least you die doing what you love. Um, and screw it, I'll just dress up as a literal goat and say I'm Lionel Messi.
Okay. I like that. Swift asked what trashy romance set in Seattle is the least trashy.
I I hate this question because it has to make me think of movies I know. You know what? Sleepless in Seattle. I can't say Sleepless in Seattle because that was actually a good movie. It wasn't trashy. It set the tone for everything else, which was just a cheap knockoff. Um, you know what? Grey's Anatomy season 3 was the least trashy romance set in Seattle.
Okay. There you go. I'm gonna hit the barrel here to finish things off. Unless Swift can put in her question in the next 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
1.5.
1.5. Swift's- I have a good final question. We're counting up now. Oh wait, 1.5 is up, isn't it? 0.75, 0.5. Oh my God, Swift. Swift will be ty-
Enemy
Swift will
is
Swift will be
what
typing.
enemy is Fire Demon in
Swift will
Legend
be
of Zelda
Swift will type this
Stallmaster?
for 10 minutes, and then the question will be like, "How's it going?" I know. All right, your knitting tree question. Can you win a duel with Captain Fatfuck or Leader of Men?
What am I trying? what am I trying to win a duel with him with? Because I'm not beating him in illegal charges. I'm not beating him in NFL things. You know what I will beat him with?
How about it?
Having good shoulders. I will 100% win a duel with him because that man's right shoulder does not work anymore.
Um, so the final question is: tell us something about the wedding. Is that better, Kermit?
I will take. Can you tell us something about the wedding for 400 fire?
Sure.
Um,
Max.
so I asked a question. It's so funny because a lot of it is just like pre-planned. I don't have a venue. I don't have this. I don't have that because a lot of it's gonna be contingent on when I get the whole visa process rolling. Then I can have an accurate date. But I will say, expect something not big. Like it's gonna be nice, small, like one of those nice little, creekside weddings minus all the mosquitoes you get because I live in Washington.
Okay.
Um, but just nice, small, probably calm music, just gentle.
Great. Okay. Congratulations, you have survived the question portion, and now you're ready for the rapid fire.
And to answer question 10.5, yes, you guys are invited.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And we expect pictures. Here, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
You take the pictures.
Here we go.
Yes.
What are you terrible at?
Speeding tickets.
What are you amazing at?
Not answering fast.
What's your favorite thing to do?
Swift.
What's your least favorite thing to do?
Myself.
Can you can you give me a nose job?
Sorry,
Can you give me
sorry,
a nose
fire.
job? Can you give me a nose
Sorry,
job?
sorry, fire. As much as I would like to things stretch out, I don't think it's gonna work, man.
Wow. Name something you would set on fire.
My sense of humor.
You have to pack your stuff up today and go live with one hellion. Who is it?
You know what? I'm just gonna answer myself.
Oh, okay. You have to switch lives and bodies with one hellion for a day. Who is it?
Myself.
Which hellion would you want to cook for you?
Myself.
You have to commission a portrait of yourself. Which hellion do you hire to draw you?
I'm gonna hire CD, Swift, and Kermit, and just make them do one of those nice little triforce, little triangle. Everyone draws their own little segment things. I think it'll look good.
You're commissioning someone to write the story of your life. Who do you get to write your biography?
Uh, Swift, you get a chapter, and Fire, you get a chapter. I want to see your color commentary on things.
2 chapters. Your biography is 2 chapters. Which hellion do you get to pick out an outfit for you?
You,
Good choice.
the audience.
Which hellions are you taking on your zombie apocalypse team?
Dang, I get to have fodder to kick down the stairs when I'm in
Oh,
trouble?
oh boy.
All of them.
Every single one.
Except Swift, you're immune. You're sticking with me the entire time.
What's your favorite word? Favorite
Um,
word? Okay. Least
um,
favorite word.
hum.
What is something you're obsessed with that everyone else should be obsessed with too?
Rocky 3.
What noise or sound do you love?
The sound of a conveyor belt in a warehouse overloading. You have never heard something so awful in your life.
That's a sound you
Wait, wrong
love?
question.
Yes. How about the noise or sound you love?
Man, a sound I absolutely hate is the nice little hum of a dryer going off, that little tumble, tumble, tumble. It's just music to my ears. Wait, wrong question.
What's your favorite smell? Do you have a favorite
Fresh laundry.
least favorite smell?
Dirty laundry.
Favorite curse word?
Whatever a Smash player says when he loses.
What makes your brain tingle?
The smell of gaming conventions.
What makes your brain shut down? Which I'm sure it is right now.
Trying to answer these questions in a comedic fashion that is honestly very Jesse, despite the fact I am failing at trying this. Alas, we do what we do, and I tried to make this answer less than 10 seconds, in which it's currently at about 13.
Give us a piece of advice.
Kids,
Oh boy.
marry the woman or man of your dreams. Crime does not exist. They all own us anyways, so just be yourself.
There you go. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Uh, boxing.
What profession would you not like to attempt?
I think I've said this the last 3 times, so I'm not going to answer sewers. So I'm just going to say, doing your job, trying to interview us crazy people, because we are not sane.
And finally, when you get to hell, what would you like Satan to say to you when you arrive at the fiery gates?
You need a cough drop, sir? I think your voice is going out. It's pretty dry down here.
There you go. Perfect. Jesse, you're an icon, a legend, and a star. That's all. That's all I have to say. Good job. How's it
But
feel?
I am all of those, but I'm not a lifelong achievement winner.
No, so there you go. Vote for Jesse. That is his campaign
No,
starts in
don't
February.
vote for me.
His
I don't
campaign
deserve it. I'm like the 5th on the list.
Starts in February. Vote for Jesse for Lifetime Achievement Award. You heard it here first. There you go. Congratulations. Anything you want to promote?
Look out for any new written pieces I am dropping. I plan on dropping at least one every 2 weeks to a month, and they will be just as long as my others. Look out for any future cosplays I do. I am planning on going to a lot more conventions this year, as much as my wallet's gonna hate me. Look out for a potential wedding this year, hopefully around Christmas time. And just keep paying attention to where I'm at, because I am many places at once without showing it.
There you go.
Join Rain City News, join Beautiful Game, and when Fire eventually makes another RP in 2028, join that.
Thank you for helping a struggling RP story maker. Yeah, great. Do all those things. Vote for Jesse, and can't wait for the wedding.
You know my wedding gift is to you, Fire, what you could give me that would make me into a very happy?
Herpes?
Yes, but never stop making RPs.
Okay, all right. We'll see. We'll think about it. We shall think about it.
Well, you gonna let them down? You gonna let us down like that?
I guess I can be coaxed. Oh my gosh. So please sign up. Please sign up for interviews. Or sign up for next year. You can always sign up for next year early.
They are really fun.
they
I've
are
already
fun.
let my commission slip in for next year.
You hear him.
And look out for next year, where my art piece is going to be the banner for Good Morning NHC.
Oh, you heard it here first. Tune in next week for, I think it's Pilot Jack. Pilot Jack is next, so.
Coming this Thursday, I believe.
Yes, coming this Thursday. And yeah, sign up for interviews. Bye bye. Oh, tell the kids bye. Tell the kids bye. Tell the kids bye.
Adieu.